Are you ready for a simple and straightforward explanation of modern blockchain technology? Welcome in, guys. I am David here from CryptoTutorials.org, and today I'm going to give you an overview of how modern blockchains work and the many ways that they are used. Now, despite some common misunderstandings, did you know that modern blockchains allow cross-border 24/7 instantaneous transactions without banks, clearinghouses, or high fees? They run apps like decentralized loans, gambling, art, document storage, even cloud computing, using tiny amounts of electricity and running non-stop. Yes, blockchains have come a long way in the last 30 years. Invented in 1991 as a way to timestamp different versions of a document, blockchains had little value. Then in 2008, the Bitcoin white paper ushered in the modern era of blockchain. This document explained a solution to a key problem with previous forms of digital money. That is counterfeiting. Now, who wants to pay for a digital currency that other people can just make copies of? Crypto is immune to counterfeiting due to the online distributed ledger that cannot be faked, hacked, or edited. Along with this, Bitcoin became the powerhouse it is today because of a few other key features. First of all, there's no central authority. No government, no company, no bank owns or runs it, so no one can change it. Secondly, it is incredibly portable. A tiny device like this Ledger wallet can literally store millions of dollars of cryptocurrency in multiple different formats. And finally, it is universally available. In every country across the globe, if you can get online, you can use Bitcoin. In fact, if you can get online, you can use a host of different cryptocurrencies. Some of them you can even access for free. These are called airdrops. To learn more about them, go to getmyfreecrypto.com. I have a $97 airdrop masterclass that is totally free right now. So how does the blockchain actually work? Well, blockchain data is stored on standard computer servers in multiple locations across the globe. These are called miners or validators. What takes place on the blockchain is then recorded into blocks. These are just a group of records like drawers in a file cabinet. When they fill up with records, a new block is created, and the process moves on and on. Now, what's recorded on the block depends on the cryptocurrency. When you're talking about Bitcoin, it's just the transactions. Who moved a Bitcoin, who they moved it to, how much they moved. But when you start talking about cryptos like Ethereum or Solana, these have what are known as smart contracts. Smart contracts are like simple computer programs that execute whenever someone's blockchain assets interact with them. This has unlocked insane power and potential in the blockchain. In fact, it's ushered in an entire new wave of decentralized finance and on-chain assets. Click the link up here to learn more about smart contracts. Crypto asset ownership happens based upon what are known as keys. There are two types of keys, public and private. Whoever owns crypto has both of these. It's like a P.O. box. Your public key is the address that everybody knows and they can send mail to. Your private key is yours and yours alone to open that box up and get the contents out. Now, when a block on the blockchain fills up with data, miners create what is known as a hash. This is like a digital fingerprint. It's created from the data in that block, and it's completely unique to that block. Then they transcribe that hash into the beginning of the next block, linking them together forever. After that, all of the other computers on the network go back and check the information in that hash and block. They all must agree before moving on. This is what's known as consensus. If you want to learn about the different kinds of consensus, click the link up here. Since the hash is created from the contents of a block, you can't change data in that block without changing the hash. And since that hash is inscribed into the next block, changing the hash would change the data in that block, and thus change its hash, and on and on and on. Any change to the data in a block ends up invalidating every block after it. This is why a blockchain is so secure. User wallets have been hacked, but never a blockchain. Now, the records on most blockchains are publicly available for everyone to see in what's known as a block explorer. I don't have time to go over block explorers right now, but if you want to learn about them, click up here. The original blockchain, Bitcoin, uses a slow and energy-intensive process to validate transactions. It's known as proof of work. Bitcoin can handle 4.6 transactions per second and uses 2 million kilowatt hours of electricity for every block mined. Just to give you an idea, the average US household uses 900 kilowatt hours per month, and Bitcoin creates a block every 10 minutes. But major upgrades have happened in the last 13 years. Newer chains are fast and super cheap. One of the newest, called Flow, handles over 1,000 transactions per second, and each transaction uses less electricity than a Facebook post or a Google search. If you enjoyed this blockchain lesson, do me a favor, click on the like button below. Also subscribe to see all of the great upcoming content I have. I'm going to be doing a comprehensive look at everything in the Web3 space. None of it will be financial advice. It's all just for education and entertainment. But if you have any specific requests, please leave them in the comments down below. Oh, and in case you didn't know, there are 3 major types of blockchains in the world. You need to understand these before you begin investing. Click up here for a simple overview of these 3 different types.